Good morning, HWC kids, and happy Mission Sunday. Today in Kids Connect, we're continuing to talk about the things that happened around the first Easter. And I think the story this morning fits perfectly with what we're learning today about being missionaries. In today's Bible lesson, two of Jesus' friends were walking to the town of Emmaus 3 days after Jesus had died. And all of a sudden, a stranger started walking with them. He asked them questions about Jesus and reassured them that everything that had happened was part of God's plan. The men invited the stranger to join them for a meal. And when the stranger blessed the food, they suddenly recognized that the stranger was not a stranger at all. It was Jesus. Jesus quickly disappeared, and the men ran to tell all their friends what had happened. They had heard that Jesus had died and rose again, but now they had seen him with their own eyes and believed the miracle. A short time later, Jesus gave the disciples and us an important job to do after he left earth to be with God in heaven. He asked them and us to spread the good news of God and to show God's love to our neighbors and to the world. But how? How are they supposed to do that, and how are we supposed to be missionaries today, especially when we're so young? I would say, much like Jesus did on the road to Emmaus in today's story. Just like Jesus, we should walk with people. Now, this doesn't mean we just take a walk with people. It means that we walk with them and meet people where they are in their lives. At school, at work, on the sports field or stage, at church, on vacation, in a hospital, wherever people might be in their life. We join them in what they are doing. We ask them questions and we listen to them and we get to know them before we start talking. We do life with people and we make a relationship with them. And then when it's our turn to speak and they're ready to hear us, we speak boldly about God's love and promises. When we do these things, people will see God in us. They will recognize that something is different. We're not strangers because we love God and we live for God. We will be a reflection of him to others. And then we hope and pray that the people we have shared God's love with will pass it on to someone else, and they'll pass it on to someone else, and it will just keep going. So today, not only do we want to let God meet us where we are in our life, but we want to meet others where they are so we can share God's love with them. So go into all the corners of the earth, even if that's just the corner of your classroom, and share God's love. Have a great day.